What's going on, fellas? John Colts, Make a Dash, and welcome to the District Court Defendant Lobby number 1 on February 24th, 2016, 9:41 a.m. This is, of course, not, in fact, February 24th, 9:41 a.m., 2016. It is actually 11:45 p.m. on November 21st, 2014, but it is February 24th, 9:41 a.m., 2016, in the game Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright? I think the prosecution is as confused as we are, probably over the fact that we have, the same guy murdered in 2 different places. The question is, do we have both bodies still? What's up with that? Can we not DNA test them or something? After all, Lena says the victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. Why is Lena not here? So, there she is. A different suspect was arrested at the other crime scene. Lena! Yay, sisterly love. Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. So, what happened yesterday, I guess that would have been, when she would have come to us in the first place, or I don't know. I was just gonna say, I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though, probably from prosecuting people. So, how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless, but what about the prosecution? That's what really matters. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. Wait, you did what? Don't tell me you're gonna plead guilty. What, you're making my job harder, Lena. She's confessing to it. So, I don't even know. She's confessing to it, yet there's someone else who was arrested for the same crime in a different place. Let me see, does Meekins have a defense attorney or anything? A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? Oh boy. Let's have some exposition for the people who don't know what a plea bargain is. We agree that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean. So it's a totally different kind of plea bargain. That's not a plea bargain. That's just a regular bargain. But she doesn't even know anything about the simultaneous murder, does she? But Lena, don't tell me you... much to my regret, I'm as much in the... excuse me, why do I yawn when I play this game? I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. This guy? We discovered traces left by a certain person in the police department's evidence room. This is Marshall, I assume. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. You found Officer Marshall's traces? Yeah, we found his cum. Traces could be anything. Hair, fingernail clippings, cum, blood, fingerprints, honestly. Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. How do we know it was the fingerprints that were blood-stained, though? Excuse me. Saliva? Exclamation point. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today, kind of like the DL6 bullet yesterday. Or not yesterday, in the last case. The karma thing. So you do understand what this means, don't you? You need to keep her alive until then. In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall? Oh boy, we have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky? I guess she is an attorney as well, of a different sort, so she would kind of know about that. Excuse me. Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright. And we're gonna fade to the courthouses. February 24th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 9. Murmur, murmur. Court justice for the trial of Miss Lena Sky! Oh, it's always beautiful. First judge voice of a trial day. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Wait, what? I'm dripping water onto my leg. That's beautiful. The prosecution is... Oh no, wait, we're doing an Ira voice. No, the prosecution is... I guess he has no idea what he's fucking doing, so... I'm afraid I'll have to clarify! It takes 30 minutes by car to reach criminal affairs from the prosecutor's office. The victim, Bruce Goodman, was staying at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? No, there's some other explanation. What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared. So that's not actually, so we don't have the evidence room body then. So either it was moved to the prosecutor's office, or something else is going on here. Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Ezra's car. But did it appear... What was the time that it took to appear unreasonable? See, wow, this is one messed up trial. See, they could have stabbed him in the evidence room and then moved him to the prosecutor's office. Excuse me. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. So, not technically our trial, but okay. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. And that's what sets Mr. Ezra apart. He sounds so on top of things. There she goes, fanboying over the enemy again. Or fangirling, rather. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? I mean, hey, I do the same thing, so... Very well, let the trial resume! On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? So, are we gonna have some kind of testimony from someone? Yeah, we are. Mr. Ezra, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand! For its first witness, the wrong was for the first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. So it's Meekins, see. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Yes, the alleged murderer. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go. Excuse me. Here he is. Yep, that's probably why they're murmuring. It's a police officer as the suspect. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir! I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir! And, he actually, my occupation is, that would be murderer, sir! Always something, he almost had it, but Ezra's gonna have to ask him what his occupation is. That's not an occupation, Meekins. That's something that you allegedly are. But that's not an occupation. So you're telling us you're a professional killer? Yes, he is a policeman by day, hitman by night. Sir, it was me, sir! I'm the one who did it! I'll never kill anyone again, sir! You gotta believe me, sir! Oh my god, why, he still has a megaphone? Why is no one taking that away from him? Well, Judge said something, and it continued directly on the Meekins, so I didn't get to see what it said. Sir, I want you to call part of the younger generation, sir! A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend! Please, Mr. Idol, sir! Help me, I'm confusing my judge voice and my soldier Meekins voice. That's gonna confuse me. Please, Mr. Idol, sir! Help me, sir! I'm gone. I'm confused. God damn it, I can't do them both in the same trial. Officer Meekins. Yes, sir! Give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order. Right, because prosecutors have full control of the police department in this game. Yes, sir! As you wish! After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir! Oh, God, you can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm. Okay, so let's have the witness testimony. Crime report, sir. Oh, it's not my normal duty. I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I saw a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, and I did it. He killed. So he's saying he killed him in self-defense. That would be manslaughter, if anything, not murder. And now he's crying. What's he holding on his lapel or something? Looks like some kind of bow. Excuse me. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. So we still don't have an opportunity to mention the fact that he was somehow out while he was also giving a report to Edgeworth. See, so the victim of Detective Goodman attacked you. Do unto others before they do unto you. He's going to recite the golden rule. Saying, that's what makes his family mother, sir. I see. Then he waited, and the calling helped you regain consciousness. Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir. Oh God, see. Very well. The defense may begin his cross-examination. What I need here is more info to work with. So that's a cue to press him. Crime report, sir. Cross-examination. So, although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. So let's press that. Let's see. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Or Criminal Affairs, I believe is the name. Say, yes, sir! I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Okay, why is he just, like, reporting the things if he's in charge of hiring new recruits? I guess he's got other things to do. Yikes, now there's a... excuse me. Yikes, now there's a scary thought. The evidence transfer was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. Okay, so that makes sense. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir! Wait, the Blue Badger? The Blue Badger! Yes, sir! The lowly police mascot created by the head detective, sir! So we have that in our court record. Say, this little motherfucker. I knew this guy had to come up again at some point, but I was ensure it wasn't broken during the transfer process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir! Wait a second. The Blue Badger is not, in fact... The Blue Badger is out in front of the police department. It was built in the evidence room, but it wasn't physically there at the time. God, this motherfucking music, man. So, that's something we could potentially present the Blue Badger against. Say, if he adds another statement to his testimony. I see! Sounds like a very, important mission. Right? At the award ceremony, if you finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Oh, okay. So, that makes sense. But, Well, it was back in the, it was back outside the next day. Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room! Let's see. What day was it? It was the 21st. The trial started on the 22nd, so it would be another day. It would have potentially, let's see. Tell us, what did you see when you got there? Okay, so we have, let's see. A small man on the scary screen rushed into the room. Okay, whoops, I'm presenting things accidentally. Okay, well, that's fine. So, the Blue Badger evidence says was allegedly dancing in the evidence room at the time of the murder at the PD. Okay, we never knew it was. I didn't know. It wasn't updated just now, so. But before, I thought that it was supposed to be, outside. Whatever. In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? So he would have an ID. But wait a second, the ID card record, he wouldn't have been in there, would he? Precisely, sir! I have one right here around my neck! Why didn't he say anything about the ID card record then? When it was about, like, let's figure out whose ID, say, okay, so then your ID number should be listed in here, right? So we're bringing out the ID card record. So who would see? So he would have been 4989. There it is! I found it! This is the one right here! Could you please read us the number? Yes, sir, it's 4989596. That's my number, sir! I see, huh. But the number 4989596, when after is shown being used twice. Oh! I didn't even notice that before. So, the 451 is Mike Meekins, as well as the one that went in after. So, what was he doing in 540? And we still don't know who the Smoke Weed Every Day 777 one is. Please explain, witness. That wasn't the proper one. Well, please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. Okay, that makes sense. And the second time was when I went to get him after everything settled down. but he went to get him and also saw Goodman on the screen. See, I see. So it was during that second time then. So my name was see. Yes, sir. That was one of the man on the security screen. See, they added the ID card record. Okay. So I was only doing what I was trying to do, sir. I was suddenly so. Let's press that. So we had the ID card record updated. I'm gonna wait to check it out. See. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife. This is going to pull a knife on you. What happened then? Well, let me try to on him like that. He looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. He's not exactly someone who would have the element of surprise either. That's what I reacted, sir. And I saw my arms like an octopus struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my hand. Okay. Oh yeah, so right there. So he cut him on the hand. See, maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be. Yeah, shut him. See, when I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. See, I grabbed the man by his collar.